Hey folks, it's Alicia and I am here with my first ever Stamperia pad. Do you see it? Oh, wait till you see it, folks. It's Alice in Wonderland and it came from Dandelion Stamps in the UK. DandelionStamps.com. Now, I'll tell you something that was interesting, folks. It was less expensive for me to order this from the UK than it was for me to order from the US and have it shipped here. This was super reasonable, actually. The shipping was a little bit, but it was still less expensive than ordering from the US. Folks, okay, so Sabrina has this theory that, like, you know you're become a real crafter when you start ordering Stamperia. I gotta tell you, never ordered it before, and there was a lot of things I could have chosen from them. I really like their fairy one too. I think both Dina and Miss Sabrina like that one also. But folks, I wanted the Alice in Wonderland one, just because, you know, it's all about writing Alice in Wonderland, and I have all sorts of ideas. All right, well, first of all, take a look at the cover. The one thing I didn't love at first is that when I got this pad, it came apart really easily, like the sheets came off. And then I thought, wait a second, dimwit. Every time you're pulling a sheet from one of those, like, other pads, it's hard and you can rip it. This one you didn't have to be careful with. It just came apart. And you know what, folks? That actually is better. And I realized that afterwards. At first, I wasn't happy about it, and then I was like, oh no. No, you like it like this. What are you talking about? Okay, the paper is double-sided, including the cover. So you're meant to even use the cover, and I love that. I wish more companies would do that, where the cover is also paper, folks. Look how stunning this paper is. I kind of get Sabrina's love with Stamperia. Do you see this paper? Now, it's going to be interesting because I've also ordered the Alice in Wonderland pack from AliExpress, and I have a feeling it's not going to be nearly as beautiful. Look how it's all vintaged and tea-stained already, folks. I don't even have to do that. It's been done. And look at these cut-aparts. Okay, the cut-aparts in this pad are outstanding. They're just gorgeous, people. Like, there's no other way to explain it. There is not one sheet in here that I do not care for. Not one. Look at these cut-aparts. Look at this. Like, I'm just wowed. Like, it's Alice's Wonderland, but it's, like, sort of shabby. It's amazing. And then there's pieces that are totally vintage. I'm going to show you. There's tags in this pad. I can't believe that this pad is so gorgeous and so versatile. Look at the jumbo postcard. Is that not amazing? Okay, now look at this one. And wait till you see the tea cut-aparts. I almost fainted. Like, I didn't expect it to have all of this. Look at these. Oh my gosh, they're so cute from the tea party. And then there's like this whole other page. I don't have anything tea themed. You guys know this. And this is a big disadvantage to me. Well, now I have loads of tea. Stuff I can make tea stuff. But folks, the illustrations are like my childhood illustrations. Do you see them? I'm so in love with this pad. I don't know how I haven't ordered this before. You know, I think what I said to you guys is true. I'm like a frugal shopper, right? So when it comes to me buying my art supplies, like, I try to buy smartly. I try to buy things once. I try to make sure I'm getting it at the best price possible. And the truth is, folks, it's really hard to get Stamperia at a lower price. Now, Sabrina gave me some tips on how to get it for less money, and I was really grateful because I didn't have any idea. And I ended up finding this shop because the one Sabrina recommended, the person was away on vacation, and I wanted the paper earlier. So it was hard for me to buy this Stamperia pad. It's not hard for me to buy it as a gift for someone. It's just hard for me to buy it. But I did get it at a really great price from this UK shop. I am crazy in love. Now I have to figure out, like, do they have other things like this that I'm so crazy about? Because I'm so in love with this paper. It's my very first Stamperia. Ah! I gotta tell you, folks, Sabrina and Carmen have seriously rubbed off on me. I also got a graphic 45 pad. After getting that ephemera for my husband, I was like, oh, I get it now. I'm getting the paper pad. So I got both the Stamperia and the graphic 45, and I understand that the graphic 45 should be in any second. But the Stamperia is here, and I had to share with you because, you know, when I first started, I told you I could, like, you really can only afford to start with one thing. And I loved Maggie Holmes' prints, and I still do. Sabrina thought I would get my Stamperia. I'd be like, oh, that's it, MH. Who are you? No, it's not quite like that. I still love Maggie Holmes. But folks, there is a vast quality difference between this paper and my Maggie Holmes paper. You guys know I always complain. It's like, why is it Maggie Holmes double-sided unless you buy it at Joann's? And why isn't the paper better quality? Well, this is better quality, and it's double-sided. So this makes me super happy. That said, you get less sheets, folks. So you're paying more, quite a bit more, and getting less. But it's the quality. You just can't fight this quality. You just can't, and I love paper. So I get the whole Stamperia Graphic 45 love on. I really do now. And maybe I'll just use it for very special swaps and very special projects and not use it for everything. I still love Maggie. I'm always going to love Maggie Holmes. It's just, it's my kind of prints. But I also really love Stamperia now. Really love Stamperia. And I mean, how can you not love this? Look at it. Seriously, like, how can you not love this? It's magical. So I had to share it with you. That's my first ever Stamperia. Yay! Sabrina, this is all your fault. All your fault. In the best possible way. Thanks for the heads up. All right, folks. I have to tell you, I'm having technical problem after technical problem. And the other thing I'm just discovering that's really hard is it's really hard to have friends in and touring and managing to keep up with everything else. But it wasn't hard when we were away because I couldn't upload anything because of the bandwidth. But it's finding quiet time to make videos. It's not the actual time to make it. It's quiet time. When you have a 300 square foot apartment and there are 4 adults and a dog in here, it is noisy. And I made a bunch of videos and I was like, there is too much background noise, just too much. So, and they go to bed early, but then I don't want to make videos and keep them up late at night. So it's like trying to figure out my schedule. But I do have some happy mail to share with you, and I'm going to be doing that video next. And then I'll go back to making my comments as I was doing for the last hour and a bit. I'm so excited about your response to the teeny wishes and weighty wants. And all sorts of people are granting wishes. And that's going to be a separate video of thanks because we are truly blessed with the people in this community. And if nothing else, this challenge has taught us how generous everybody is. And they truly are generous. All right, folks, I will be back shortly with another couple of videos, and I will see you soon. Stamperia, folks. Something else.